my elves from the North Pole to show you. Hello, friends! I'm Gloria Sparklebottoms, and I'm so excited to be here with all of my elves from the North Pole to show you some of the DIY holiday gift-giving things that we have been doing at the North Pole. These are our top secrets, and you're going to love them, and it's going to help you create, have fun, and save money all at the same time. Let's start this class now.
Okay, who doesn't love Gloria Sparklebottoms, right? That's so fun, you guys. This is a character that we've been doing in our team for quite a bit. My family thinks I've lost my mind, but my team loves it. So anyway, I'm Tina, and I'm going to get us kicked off here. I want to share a few things with you because we're going to be going through a lot of information. We're going to be popping back and forth between our elves. And you're going to want a pen, a paper. You're going to be wanting to write things down. We do have a recording going, so that's great, so that you can watch it over and over and you can share it with your teams and your friends. But I want to make sure everybody knows that when we're talking about these recipes, we are shopping and providing raw ingredients that are as pure and organic as possible. We're also only using and referring to Young Living essential oils, of course. Because we want to make sure that our holiday gift giving is going to provide health and wellness for people instead of toxins, right? So we want to avoid all of the junk and be able to have these people have some amazing stuff. So also, we know that it's been kind of a crazy season for a lot of us. Many people have kind of maybe lost their normal job and they are working with a different Christmas budget this year. So we've got some things price ranged very, very affordably, all the way to some things that are more luxurious. So there's something for everyone. Another thing you want to keep in mind is, I know you've all seen the news about shipping containers sitting out in ports and waiting to be unloaded. I just want you to know that Young Living is ahead of all of that. We have all of our holiday launch items and pretty much everything you're going to be hearing us talk about today in stock, ready to ship. And anything over 100 PV, of course, is free shipping with Young Living. So that's a bonus. That's going to save you money. But you want to shop now. You don't want to wait around because those shipping times increase the closer we get to the actual holidays. So if you know what you want on your, to put together for your gift giving list, go ahead and take these ideas, these recipes, and implement them. Have some craft time with your kids or your friends, have some make and takes, because sharing all of this builds community. It helps you to be able to create these gifts, and everybody has something to give on their list. So do that now more than later, and then it's going to save you a lot of that holiday shopping chaos that we saw last year at shipping. I know I had people in March thanking me for their Christmas gift because they just got it. And so stay ahead of all the shipping carriers by shopping now and getting everything ready to go. Okay. Now I'm going to kick us off with a fun idea. I don't know if you've ever done this or heard of this, but this is something that is very, very elegant, but also gives a lot of benefits for your health. And when you think about like the people that are on your gift list, think about who they are, what they may be struggling with, what they may need to overcome, their age, that kind of thing. But what I'm talking about is a holiday gift with an herbal bath tea bag. Have you ever done this? Like, I know that bath salts are popular and we're going to be talking about that, but what I'm talking about, and I believe I have a picture here. This is like a holiday gift that you can give that is beautifully packaged, but they actually are able to use this. So look at this picture. This is a small representation of what this could look like. But what you do is you gather some supplies and you take a muslin bag. You can also take like one of these organza bags, and you're going to be filling it with life-giving things. I love to use blends of herbal teas. Like, look at this right here. And we've got some links that's going to be in that Google Drive that we will be sharing after the call. But you're going to look for things that's got lots of life-giving herbs like dried flowers, dried herbs, but we're going to also be adding some of our oils to those herbal teas and then putting them in little bags like this. And so you can package this in a lot of ways, and we'll have some ideas for you. But taking this as a recipient and being able to put this with all of those herbs and health benefit ingredients into your bath and letting it just sit there while you draw your bath and you take your bath, you sit and relax. It's a wonderful spa experience, but we know as we are sitting in this type of stuff, you can detoxify the skin, you can help with aging skin, it helps with skin problems, it helps to soothe skin that's stressed out, it can balance your skin tone, it can repair sun damage, you can rejuvenate skin cells, you can even fight free radicals. So where you would be pulling in some of that is the oils that you would decide to put in here. And of course, you want to stay away from some of the hotter oils like cinnamon, and even some of the citrus oils are hot to some people with their skin. So consider things like lavender, peppermint, chamomile, eucalyptus. Think of all the benefits that you already know of with those oils. You're going to put the dried herbs in there, the oils in there, and then you're going to package it really nice. So I love giving these. I love using these. The reason why we love it in a bag like this is it infuses all the benefits in the water without clogging your pipes. Ask me how I decided to do this instead of doing loose tea in my bath. So I am going to toss this over to my other elf, Beth. She's got some great information that she's going to share with you too along this whole spa thing.
Hi guys. So I'm going to talk about holiday cinnamon sugar cubes. Okay. For me, I love a bath, but this is shower or bath. But one of the things that I don't love, like I've never been a person that loved lotion, but I love to have soft skin that's not itchy and dry. So by using either a sugar scrub or these cubes, it's amazing. And so the recipe is really simple, and it's a lot of things, honestly, that you probably have in your house. You can make one batch with a cup of brown sugar, a quarter cup of coconut oil, that's the solid coconut oil, a teaspoon of raw honey. Raw honey is just really great for your skin. We have bees, so we use it in everything and on everything. And 3 oils. Now, you can change these oils up depending on the season, but for right now, cinnamon, and I know it is a hot oil, but you're only putting 3 drops in, and I've tested this many times. It doesn't bother me, not even slightly. So 3 drops of cinnamon bark, 3 drops of clove, and then 5 drops of vanilla. So those oils, think about it. You've got vanilla, extremely calming, which is great. And then you've got cinnamon bark and clove, which are so immune supporting. So you're rubbing these on your body, it's going in your pores. So not only are you feeling good because of the moisturizing and the warmth of the water, but it's actually really benefiting your immune system, which is especially good at this time of year. So what I do, I mix it all with a spoon first, and then I start to use it with my hands. Great thing, because your hands will be soft all day when you're done. I push it down on like a piece of parchment paper, so it's only about an inch thick or so, and then I slice it, and I kind of make a square. I slice it into 15 cubes that are, they kind of look like this. So what I do, I think it's a great thing. If you get to like Michael's or the dollar store or anywhere, they always have cute mugs or cute Christmas plates. Even if you put 5 of these on a Christmas plate for someone, put some cellophane on it, a cute ribbon, and then make a little label that says holiday cinnamon sugar scrub cubes. Perfect. It's a great gift, really, really inexpensive, because it's really all the things you have in your home. The other thing I would tell you is they taste amazing, okay? You literally could eat this. So if indeed you are that girl that, showers with someone else, there's a benefit here. You can, you know, clean and eat. All right. Just kind of being funny, but there, you know, why not, right? So that is all I want to say about that. I think it's a great gift, and it's what I love about it mostly is it's for both bathers or showerers. And it's really easy. You take that one cube in your hand, and it has a little more consistency than a sugar scrub, so it doesn't like fall apart. So you get your whole body in it, and it's perfect. Okay, who am I passing to? Let's see. I am passing to Sherry. Sherry, are you here?
Hey, how are you? Okay, I'm so sorry. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay, there we go. Okay, forgive me. Had a major snafu with my car, so I feel a little discombobulated here. But I want to talk to you about bath salts. And so we have some great recipes that we want to share with you. A couple of our favorites are to do stress away bath bombs. And my favorite is actually to make a lavender spearmint bath bomb. So I want to, or bath salts, sorry. So I want to show you how I package up my bath salts like this. So you guys can find any of these kind of empty ornament containers. You can get these, like there's shapes, there's trees, there's snowmen, penguins. This one is, it's got a little cut design in it, which I love. And so I love to make these bath salts in bulk and then fill them up in these ornaments and give them as gifts. So how I do it just really quickly, I usually just get a big mixing bowl. I get my bath salts, my Epsom salts from Costco to make it cost effective. And then I like to add some Himalayan sea salt in the bath salts. And I usually grab that at just Marshall's or TJ Maxx, Home Goods, any of those places. And so I tend to mix it all in a bowl. And sometimes I add some lavender buds. That is not a necessary thing, but you can if you want to. Not too many, because I don't want to make the bathtub dirty. And then I put my salts in the big bowl and fill it up. And then I just use a paper funnel and fill these up. And then you guys, you can get this ribbon. They sell this ribbon right now. Like I have been getting this ribbon for about 3 years from Marshall's or TJ Maxx, but you can find it still there and tie it and make a cute little presentation to give your bath salts. Now, lavender spearmint is my favorite because I love that. And stress away is also amazing if you want to keep it simple, but you can tailor your bath salts to whomever you are giving them to. So if you know they are a person who works out a lot and has sore muscles, you guys can do some pan away in there and make some like soothing muscle bath salts. If you want to keep it simple with just lavender, you can do that. Like really the sky's the limit, and you can find a million bath salt recipes on Pinterest to suit whoever you are giving your bath salts to. So, and if you don't want to do the ornament, you can just do a simple jar or a bag. Like there are tons of ways that you can gift these. How much do they use if they give it an ornament? Yeah, usually like it depends on how big the ornament is. And I usually put the instructions on here to add, they just add the whole thing. They do sell at Michael's, if you go at the beginning of the season, a really big one that's really cool, and that you would get several baths out of. They also make smaller ones, so you guys could do like a trio of bath salts and each one would make one bath. Okay, and then packaging. The other thing I wanted to tell you was, well, this is super simple and super easy, but also you guys can, and forgive me again because my car not working. I didn't get to put together something as cute as I would like. So I just grabbed this basket, but look, you can get a cute basket from Target, Marshall's, the Dollar Tree. It doesn't matter where you get the basket from because the contents matter more than the container, right? And so you can just put, like, this is a little headband that you put on to hold your makeup back. You can put in a cute roller, a little bath brush, like all kinds of things you can put together with it to like kind of beef up your gift, if you will. And if you and then and then if you want to just tie it with some tulle, or I like to use yarn to wrap my stuff with. So, all right, who am I passing it over to?
It's me.
I'm throwing it to Allie.
Yes, and I am going to talk about easy breezy sugar scrubs. I love sugar scrubs. I have a child who's ADD and dyslexic, so any teacher that teaches my children gets something spa related for the holidays. So I love sugar scrubs for that reason. And for those types of teachers, I would probably add in oils like peace and calming and stress away, right? But the base of the sugar scrub really can be the same. I just use sugar, because you need sugar in a sugar scrub, coconut oil. It's super moisturizing to the skin. So while you're sloughing off the dead skin, you're moisturizing your skin. You can add a little bit of honey to it as well. And then really whatever oils you choose. So you are going to get a link with tons of recipes. So there'll be recipes there for you, but just some ideas. So you can go very soothing, like I just mentioned, or you can do a peppermint sugar scrub, which I love to do because it gives you lots of tinglies on your skin. And I like that like crisp and clean feeling. And if you've never used Young Living's mint sugar scrub that is already made from Young Living, it's amazing. I love to use it on my lips and on my face. So this is a DIY version of that. You can even add our new vanilla oil to a sugar scrub as well. So tons and tons of easy ways to make a sugar scrub. And I am passing it on to Crystal.
Hello. Hey guys, I just wanted to talk for a second about taking some of the Young Living collections and breaking them up to make smaller gift items. So if you're not into the whole DIY thing, or maybe you just don't have time this year, we've got you covered. So some of you maybe purchased the Sweet Maple bath bombs. They come in a collection of 3. And I just propose that you take these apart, put them into something like a mug that you have. I described this one, it's a foundation mug, but you could get a $3 mug or even a dollar store mug to make it super inexpensive. Pop one of the bath bombs down in there. You can make 3 of these. Chocolate bar. Also, I broke apart the set of the lip balms. And so if you were one of the ones that were able to get that set, or you can get the individual ones, I popped this in there. So it's the Sweet Maple. And then a Ninja pouch, because I'm always wanting to share the love about Ninja. And also maybe if somebody who hasn't had Ninja Red before, you never know, they may fall in love and want to know more about how to get it. So these make really good teacher gifts, neighbor gifts, any kind of smaller gift. This is $25. So you can keep it to 25 or less, depending on how nice of the mug you have. And you can also do things like package them up in cellophane wrap with really pretty sheer ribbons. There's all kinds of things you can do, but using the bath bombs, there's a lot of bath bombs out there. And I was looking at some of the other price points for bath bombs. They're very expensive, but a lot of those bath bombs are greenwashed or synthetic. And we all know that you don't want to be soaking in something for an hour that is synthetic, right? So I love the fact with Young Living, you are getting a pure product that you're soaking in. Your body is the largest organ. Your skin is the largest organ of your body. And so it's really important that what we put on our skin and what we give people to put on their skin is safe. So these also make great stocking stuffers too. So you could break open a pack and gift 3 people 3 stockings in your family. And they're not just for girls. I have boys that like to soak in these kind of things. So just wanted to give you guys some quick little tips on that. Again, the lip balms also make great little gifts as well. And hope you guys that aren't into the DIY stuff enjoy taking apart some of these collections and packaging them really cute and giving them as gifts. And so now I'm going to pass it along to Sherry, I think. Sherry? Back to me again. There we go. Hey, y'all. Okay. So I want to share with you one of my favorite things to do every year, and that is to keep it simple and to make just a trio of roll-ons to for gift giving. So this is perfect for the person who doesn't love to get super messy with DIY, or maybe your budget is a little bit smaller and you want to just do something simple, or maybe like the person you're giving to is not somebody that you want to give something extravagant to. You want to keep it simple, but you want to give them something nice. And so each year I do a holiday make and take, and every year I include a trio of roll-ons. And so we're going to have those recipes for you. The most popular trio that I ever did included a happy roll-on, a healthy roll-on, and a muscle rub roll-on. And so I have those recipes to send to you, but it's super simple. You guys, you just need some roller bottles, and you can make them fancy if you want to by doing the bamboo tops and maybe putting some crystals in there if you want. But they look really cute when you put them all together. And again, you tie them with twine, or you know, some little holiday twine, again, back to the yarn. And then if you don't want to take the time to make labels, that's okay. You can just use washi tape and do each one in a different washi tape. And then just in your card, tell them what each one of them is. Maybe let them know, hey, the red glitter washi tape is the healthy, etc. I do make labels. I make those in Canva. I go through avery.com and print them. It's super easy. But you guys, a trio of roll-ons all packaged together is a super cute, easy way to gift oils, get them into the hands of people, and get them to try them and see how wonderful we all know that they are. And so I love to do this for teachers, and I love to do this just for some of my casual friends. So I'm going to pass it to somebody. Missy.
Yay! Thank you, guys. Okay, thank you, Sherry. I think you guys are probably taking a lot of notes. I want to just reiterate a couple of things that you've probably already written down. But first, to tell you that as you are learning all of these things, know that those of us that are teaching are also learning at the same time. So we are taking this information and we are also sharing. We don't know everything. And so we're learning all the time, just like you are. I hope that you guys can hear me. I think you can. I hope so. If you can somebody just give me a thumbs up just to make sure. It looks like okay, perfect, Allie, thank you. So anyway, so first, with your purchasing of all of your Christmas and holiday items, just remember that if you are not currently on Subscribe to Save, that is the very best way to save all of your dollars. So sometimes we will see people that will go ahead and place their Subscribe to Save order, and then they'll use some of their points to purchase some of these goodies and then package them together like you have seen for all of these different gifts. So just remember, if you're not on Subscribe to Save, hop on there so that you can save that extra percentage off. All right, then let's talk really quick. Sherry just talked to you about a bunch of different roll-ons. I tend to offer a roll-on in almost every little package that I give, whether it's something that's oily or something that's not. So I will show you just a few little things here. I hope that nobody is on this call that's about to get this package, but I couldn't resist to share it with you. So I'm not going to say any names yet. Okay, so it's hard to see, but this is just a little mug. And I went ahead and I just used Canva here. Now, I know that this isn't really like holiday-like, but I did put a little snowflake on it. Then I made this little label in Canva, and then made another little one to say what the roll-on was. And if you can see here is the roll-on down there. I'm sorry, it's a little bit right there. So this particular roll-on has a bergamot, orange, lavender. It has a few drops of rose and vanilla. So, and this also has just like a little notebook here. So that is one way that you can package. And then these little cellophane bags, I just got those off of Amazon. I'm going to be using a lot of those this season. So then Sherry also covered a few different like things with that went in her bath basket. I want to just remind you that there are lots of little inexpensive things that you can add to those baskets in Home Goods, which is one of my favorite places. And then that there's a few different stores. I'm not sure where you are and where you might shop, but if you go into just right when you walk into Target, there's those little bins. You can grab a few things off of there to throw in with all of your oily things. So this is just a little face washcloth and a little body brush there that you can add, and a few other little face washcloths. Think about all the ways that you can package our oily products with a non-oily item. It's just limitless. So get creative, be creative. This is also just a little mug as well. And I had a little wellness tea recipe here and a few little honey sticks that you can put in there, and then you can even package it with your spiced turmeric tea or your sleek tea or one of the other Young Living teas, and then package that up in a cellophane wrap as well. So to make labels, you can always use Canva. A lot of us have multiple versions of Canva, but Canva, there's also like Word Swag is another one that I use to make labels. Also Avery, you can use that to make any kind of cute label and make it all match and pretty. Sherry mentioned the ribbon. I absolutely love cloth ribbon, so I have a ton of it. And I just think that it offers a little extra touch when you add a little bit of cloth ribbon to things. So next, I'm going to talk really quickly about the room sprays. And just remember that we have all of these recipes for you that you'll get after our call. But this particular room spray is the warm vanilla room spray. And it has a tablespoon of vanilla extract. It has orange, cinnamon bark, and clove. And this is probably a 4-ounce spray bottle. So depending upon whatever spray bottle you use, just be creative with your number of drops. It doesn't always have to be exactly as in what's in our recipes here. And then I just go ahead and fill this up with water. Some people will add a little bit of witch hazel. That's also up to you as well. So I think that I have covered everything there on my end. Allie, I think you were going to cover some more room sprays.
I'm handing to Beth because I think you did a great job.
Okay, hey guys, so I'm going to talk about Potpourri. So this is a really, really easy gift, and if you live in the country or if you're near a state park or anywhere like that, this is the perfect thing because all the ingredients are in nature. So it's especially good if you've got kids because this could almost be a scavenger hunt. So I live in the country, I live on a farm, so I actually got everything that's in here from outside. What I could tell you, I have some acorns, I actually have some hickory nuts, there's some winterberry that grows at this time of year, which is beautiful. There's 2 different types of pine cones, some evergreen and another type of pine. So what I would do first is bring all of those things in, shake them out pretty good because you never know if you're gonna have bugs or critters, but then I would spread them out on a cookie sheet with some parchment paper and put them in the oven on a low temperature just for 2 hours or so at least. It's going to dry them out. It's going to kill any critters, and your pine cones are actually going to open up, which is going to make them way more receptive to the oil. So once they're done and cooled, bring them out, put all of your ingredients into a Ziploc bag, and then put your oils in. Now, what I did, I used some pine, Christmas spirit, and orange. And I did 10 drops of each for this jar, but you could really do anything. You could use evergreen essence, you could use Idaho blue spruce, Idaho balsam fir, any of those scents that you know, bring about the holiday spirit. And then shake it up pretty good. And then I usually let it sit in the Ziploc bag for a good hour. And then I put it in this quart-sized jar, which I mean, I have a lot of them laying around, so this is perfect. You have a couple options for the top. I know some of my friends have used, like, if you have chicken wire, you could do that. It doesn't really look that great. You could actually put, like, this is like a shimmery, almost mesh, but honestly, for me, I like it without anything. I think you're going to get more of the smell. Plus you have that, you know, rustic look in there, just like you had a bowl of potpourri on your counter. And then I would just tie it with a little bit of jute and make a little label, and it's ready to go. My other thing, just to tell you, if you do have an abundance of pine cones, which I'm not sure why, but we have so many this year. So think about when you go into like Michael's or something and they have those cinnamon pine cones in the doorway that are like, I got it. So gather those up. And again, put them in your oven. You might have to leave these in a little longer because ours aren't fully open right now. Put them in there, let them open up, and then put them all even in a trash bag, like a huge amount of them. Get some of those mesh bags on Amazon, tie them up. It's such a great hostess gift. And so healthy because, you know, you're adding cinnamon bark and the tree oils, which are so great for our immune system. That's it. I am going to pass to Tina.
Hey guys, I'm back. Okay, so I have a fun little thing. I know you've all been commenting on some great stuff, and I said food and drink are coming. So one of the things that we're going to talk about is how to give some of the things that we have. So kind of piggybacking on what Crystal had said, you can get our amazing and healing herbal teas from Young Living. So these come with several tea bags and they come with a vitality oil. You can also purchase your vitality oils for several dollars and you can cash in your subscription loyalty points for these. But run to the Dollar Tree or the dollar store, even your thrift store, and pick up some amazing mugs. I mean, everybody loves a good mug, right? You can take your tea bag. These are so cute. I don't know if you've ever seen the way we package these tea, but they're in organza. And so what you would do, let's say you're really on a budget and you've got a lot of gifts to give. You can put one tea bag. This is also a great way to sample some of your prospects into helping them to want to put this tea on their next subscription order with Young Living. So you would pop it in here, and then let me show you this adorable label. You don't even have to be a label person because these are so affordable. This is from Moxie Oil Supplies on Etsy. You can get them as a combo so that you could be sampling a little bit of all the teas, or you can just say, hey, I just want 12 labels of, say, the spiced turmeric tea. And then you have 12 labels to put on one of these little bags. And then, of course, put it in with your mug, put in your vitality oil, wrap it up with cellophane, tie it with a beautiful ribbon like these ladies have been showing you. Love those ideas. A lot of people like loose teas though. And like I was showing you earlier, those organic loose tea blends that you might have left over from your bathtub teas, you can bundle those in another little cellophane bag like this. You could include something like, this is a silicone tea infuser that you literally just put the loose tea in. These are sold on Amazon. You can get them in a 6-pack, a 4-pack, whatever. They make out to be about $1.75 a piece. But then put that in with the mug and some of those loose teas. And of course, put the vitality oil in with it so they know to add their oils to their tea. Crystal actually gave me this. I love it. It's a little teaspoon that squeezes out your tea bag. So that would be great with your tea bag tea to go in with your mug. So there's a lot of great ideas to give. The message there is helping people understand the healing benefits of herbal teas and our vitality oils. And of course, you can package those for all kinds of uses of the people who have certain needs that are on your gift giving list. So I am going to pass this back over. I know we are going to go right back. Let's see, not Allie. We're going to go to Missy, right? Or Beth?
Beth.
Oh, it's Beth. I can't wait for you guys to hear this from Beth.
Hey guys, so I said we live on a farm, we keep bees. So we have our own raw honey. So a great gift is to give someone a jar of raw honey. You want to be local to you. That's the whole idea about honey. All of the things that are going to support your seasonal allergies is in the raw honey from your area. So get a jar. This is a 1 pound jar. So what I do is I open it up and I'll drop in, this is making a lavender honey. So I'll put about 3 drops of lavender in it. With lavender, I don't think you want an overwhelming taste. You just want a subtle taste. And then I'll stick a knife in and just turn it and mix it that way. This one, I put a cute piece of jute, and this is lavender because we actually grow lavender too. So I just took a sprig off from outside. I'd also probably get like a cute wooden spoon, and you can buy them in bulk, or a swizzle, a stick, one of the wooden sticks that a lot of people use to get their honey out of a jar. That just kind of makes it cute. The other option, which I think is a great thing, especially in the winter now, is thinking about making this a healthy tea or a healthy honey, not just for in your tea, but even just to give your kids a spoonful every day. And by adding some thieves, some clove, or I'm sorry, some thieves, some lemon, and some orange. And the recipe is in here. This one, you're going to add a little more, like 6 drops of thieves, 12 drops of lemon, and 12 drops of orange or tangerine. But that's a great way to, give your kids a little bit of boost. Just always remember that raw honey should not be given to kids under 3. So it's just a botulism thing that, is a possibility. So raw honey, not under 3. But this is a great gift. Everybody loves honey. Okay, I am going to Missy.
Oh, Beth, I love raw honey. My Clark's parents actually have raw honey, and so we usually have quite a bit. So I have some great ideas now. Thank you so much. I am going to talk really quickly about the hot chocolate recipe, and then Allie's going to visit with you a little bit about containers and how to package some of those things. Very, very, very cute. But I was thinking the other day about adding some different things to various gifts for teachers, and I was wanting to do something different. I think a lot of times we always think, we need to do something different. And we can do that with our oils and our other products and things. But sometimes it doesn't necessarily have to be something different. It just has to be where, you spent just a little bit of extra time to put it together. And that it means so much to people. So this first recipe, I'm going to give you the spicy Mexican flavored recipe because it just sounds so good and it is a little bit different. And so you can then package it in some different cellophane wrap like this. This one's a really cute festive one, and then put it in cups like Allie will talk about here in just a little bit. Okay, so the Mexican recipe is 2 drops of cinnamon bark and 1/8 teaspoon of chipotle powder, peppermint 2 drops, and then orange vitality 3 drops. And what you will do with that is you will take your sugar that you will put in there. You can get raw sugar to do that, be the best choice to make. And then you will add the oils to your raw sugar. You'll shake that to get all the oils in there, just like you would do if you were adding the oils to your Epsom salts. It'll help to dissipate within the sugar. Then you will add in all of the rest of the ingredients, which we will make sure that you have those as well, but it's cocoa, and then it gives you the rest of the directions. So then what you can do is once you have all of the directions and all of the ingredients in your bag, then just make a cute little recipe card and hole punch that, just kind of like I did here, and bag it up, and you have a really easy little recipe, a little hot chocolate recipe. The regular hot chocolate recipe is the same. It just doesn't have all of the extra spicy ingredients, but you could always add a little dram if you wanted to, so that someone could try orange or try peppermint in there. And those little drams are, gosh, I can't even remember what size they are, but they're really, really little, and you can get those off of Amazon and stick that in with your mug as well. Okay, Allie, it is you.
Okay, so I am not the most creative person in the world, and I'm a big fan of spending money where the most health benefit comes. So for me, I love to raid the dollar store or the dollar bins. I'm going to show you some examples. I got this at the dollar store. I got this at the dollar store. So I'm a big fan of that. And so you can take a little cute little bag and put the recipes that Missy was just talking about. But I'd rather spend my money actually giving a real bottle of peppermint or a small bottle of peppermint and just putting a cute little washi tape label on it. And then you can put it all in the mug and wrap it with, again, dollar store has these little plastic wraps. I like to call it crinkle crap. Literally like those little crinkle paper thing. You can throw some of that in there to make it festive and wrap a ribbon around it. And that's about as creative as I get. I was looking at the time, and I'm gonna quickly move to cooking so that we can make sure to have more time here. So Thanksgiving is approaching, and there was a rule in my family that I was never allowed to have major holidays at my home until our parents were done hosting them. And so 2 years ago, they said, you know what, you guys can take it over. And I had to do my own turkey for the very first time. And so I did tons of reading and research because I was completely intimidated by making my own turkey. And I decided to brine my turkey with essential oils, which is also kind of funny because my in-laws don't use essential oils and don't want to. So I cooked their turkey in it, but it worked out amazing. I will give you guys the recipe, but it also makes a really easy gift as well. It's just sea salt. I use coconut sugar as my sweetener instead of regular sugar. And then I put thyme, parsley, lemon. I have to go look at my recipe. And what was the other ones? Thyme, parsley. I think there's some sage in there. Anyway, the recipe will be in there, but you can spice it with whatever spices you want. And then I throw in a couple of real bay leaves in there, and you can make that pretty in a jar, and you could give someone a turkey or meat brine with that. And the best part of brining, which by the way, I brine for 48 hours, the turkey, so sitting for a really long time, is that it gets all the way through the meat. And so the meat is super moist, and the flavors of the spices aren't just on the skin, they're all the way through the meat. And that's why I love brining with oils. So with that, I'm going to hand it to Missy, who's going to talk about other ways you can make salt gifts.
Okay, Allie. So I'll go really quick because I know we want to make sure that we get through everything. So with these different salts, you may have people on your list, like Allie was mentioning, that are really big into cooking and have all the vitality oils, or maybe they don't, and you want to kind of introduce them to those. So here is a little recipe using, of course, sea salt and some of your vitality oils and a black pepper. But just remember, you can make whatever kind of pepper seasoning, lemon pepper or salt seasoning that you want. You can add whatever you like and make a variety of them. So these are little tubes off of Amazon. And so you can just kind of bulk make, maybe you could make 3 different batches of different salts and then package them up in here, maybe add a little heating pad or a tool to stir or a bowl or however you want to package that up to make it really cute. So the lemon pepper seasoning salt is just black pepper. It is lemon vitality and also pepper vitality with, of course, sea salt. So I won't give you all of those extra measurements and everything because they're all on the document that you will receive. So next up is Tina, I believe.
Yes, it's me, and I'm going to show you a couple of things. So I don't know if you know this, but Young Living has an amazing recipe book. This is listed on the website. You will find it as item number 5689. Also, we still have the culinary kit, which can be purchased as a bundle and used as a one gift or broken up into different things. Look at all those vitality oils you get, and you get the little bamboo holder. By the way, I also love my bamboo spinning holder, which is available at younglivinggear.com. If you have Young Living people on your gift giving list and they like branded merchandise, you can always run over there to look at that. And then I wanted to share with you one more picture. This is from Crystal. It's beautiful. Showing how you can grab some healthy brownie mix, put a bottle of peppermint in with it, with a beautiful bowl, a spatula, and a dish towel, and give that as a bundle as well for your holiday kitchen loving people on your list. So let's pass it over to who's next? I don't see the list.
It may be me talking about the foundation.
I think that's it.
Okay, so these are so many great ideas. I mean, so many. And I think that there are certain people that have everything, right? You know, those people. And sometimes those people also like their gift to be purpose and have a purpose to it. And so for those people, I like to do things like last year when the Young Living Foundation did the, remember the little cards that you could get and make a donation to them, and then you could send the cards. I did that for some people. But I have here with me some ideas. I don't know if you've seen them yet, or if you purchased them yet, but I have on the beautiful diffuser bracelet. And let me just pull it off. I love it. So this has soapstone and agate crystal. See that? And it also has lava stones on there. So you can actually put oils on that lava stone and just it'd be a diffuser bracelet. So this is actually, it comes with the geranium bourbon oil. So it's a new oil, which smells amazing. And this is from Uganda. So all of these gifts, a portion of the proceeds go to the Young Living Foundation. And I know that most of you on here know how much good the foundation does and how they give all 100% of what is brought into the foundation goes directly to all of the different projects. And there's 3 pillars that the foundation is now with, and that is ending exploitation, and helping with enterprise, and also championing education. And so each of these gifts goes towards one of those different pillars. The other thing that I really like, and I think is going to be fun, which I don't know how to use this yet, but we're going to learn how to use this. So this is couple time. This is an olive wood massage tool. And one neat little thing to point out is it said that the olive wood that is from Bethlehem, it actually could be up to 2,000 years old. I don't know about you, but that is kind of cool. But it comes with the coolest little V6. So if any of you are travelers and you need carrier oil to travel with, this is the tiniest little V6 bottle. I just love it. It's so, I love tiny of anything. It's just cute. And it also comes with a eucalyptus globulus. So you also have a massage oil that you can use. And then the other thing I wanted to point out is I love these wooden trees. And this time the trees are from India. Last year they were from Bethlehem. This year they're from India, and they're super cute. These also you could put essential oils on, and they're like diffusers, and you can decorate with them. So you could give these away as a gift and put them in. How cute would this be in cellophane package with a dram bottle of oil? It came with white angelica. So think about ways that you can give back, especially for the people on your list who maybe have a lot of things already, but they just want to know that what you're giving them has purpose to it and is giving back to others. And so I love the foundation for that. I love how every year in the Christmas catalog, there are several different things we can choose from, and they almost always sell out. So make sure, especially with this diffuser bracelet and some of these things, that you, if you're wanting these, that you get them while you can. All right, Tina, back to you.
Okay, so guys, was that not a fast hour of all kinds of gift ideas? I know that we are all jazzed up and ready. We've written our notes. In fact, Allie has just dropped the Google Doc there into the notes, the chat section. If you're on a laptop or desktop, you can click those 3 little dots there and save the chat to your device so that you will have also the chat text to go back to. Hot tip, change the name of that chat text, because we do these classes every week, right? I have all these chat texts I have to go through to figure out which one's what. You can rename those. So save them in your files so that you have that to refer back to. This has been phenomenal. You guys, as you are working through the holiday season, we know that there are emotions all over the place. And the good news is we have some classes on the schedule for that. We have some classes next week. You want to make sure that you're always referring to our classes. If somebody could pull up the November graphic, let me see, I might could get it quickly here just so you guys can see and get a screenshot. We may have some guests on here today that have not seen our November classes. So I'm getting ready to share that with you right now. Be ready to screenshot this, and we can also get you guys a copy of it. In fact, it might be a good idea to put it in the Google document. So next week we have, on the 8th, we have a class called Believe, and it's going to be with Frances Fuller. She's a Royal Crown Diamond. But one of the ones you want to make sure that you attend is over there on Monday, November the 22nd, the AFT, Carve the Turkey and Not the Family. I can't wait for that class. That's going to be all about emotion. So of course, be here for the fireside chat. That's Monday the 15th, where we're going to be talking about stories, but also our favorite things. So thank you for coming today. We're excited for all of these classes on the schedule. Be sure and watch for the recording so that you'll have it to share with friends. We'll see you guys.